Welcome everybody tonight and those that are watching the recording. This is my Hormone Safe Home workshop. And if you haven't met me yet, my name is Rachel. I'm a mom of 3 kids. I cannot believe it. They're all like going to be a little bit older this year, but so far they're 11, 10, and 7. And me and my husband have been married for 16 years. I've been educating people for a long time. That's like what my degree is in. I used to educate kids. Now I get to educate adults on their health. And like the non-toxic home thing is really near and dear to my heart because it changed our health so much when we swapped out products in our home. So I'm really excited to talk to you guys about it. And also, I really want to take the overwhelm out of it because I remember how overwhelmed I felt. I see someone in the chat. Okay, perfect. So let's get started. All right. So first, let's talk about what really is lurking in your home. So I was actually really shocked when I started learning about this a few years ago, but do you know that the average woman puts on 515 chemicals on her body each day? So put like a 1 in the chat if you've heard that before. And maybe put a 2 if you haven't, because I was really shocked about that because in one product, there can be even like, 10, and it just really adds up because we put so many products on our body. And also too, they just did a recent study, and the air inside our homes and just the average home is actually more polluted than outside. And we know how polluted outside is. And also even Tylenol, something that's just over the counter and your doctor says, just give them this every 4 to 6 hours. So even using it one time a year, like makes allergies go up like by 70%, asthma, it can actually prolong illness. So a lot of like side effects that we're just not told about. And, but I always want to start with, we may not be able to control all these toxic things in the world, but we can control what we bring into our homes. And so my goal is to like empower you and not for you just to feel consumed by all this like data, but just be empowered, like, okay, I can do something about this. Are there any questions about that too? I really want this to be interactive. If you guys have any questions, you can just like unmute yourself. Okay. So there's actually 3 ways that our body can absorb products around us. So you can actually absorb them through your lungs, your digestive tract, obviously by eating things, and then our skin, because it's our largest organ. So even laundry soap, because it touches our clothes and then our clothes sit on our body, it can actually go in through your skin. And so what happens is we can be burdened by so many toxic things. It starts to come out in allergies, rashes, even just like our mind and our body, insomnia, and all these kind of things can actually be caused by toxic things that are around us, even struggling to lose weight. And so the biggest hormone disrupting culprits, I would say, are in our air. First is anything that's scented around the home, like air wicks, bathroom sprays, hair care products. We're spraying this like hairspray and it's just like we're breathing it all in. You probably had that happen where you're spraying something and then you start coughing or choking. Perfume is a huge one. Even cleaning products, we're breathing that in. The cleaning products I used to use, oh my gosh, I used to like hawk up a lung like after I would clean my shower. So not good. And fragrance too, it's actually made up of thousands of chemicals so that we just don't know about. So then on our skin care, hair care, body care, cleaning products actually touch our skin. I remember cleaning with something and my skin used to feel like it had a layer of gunk on it afterwards. I was just like, okay, something's not right here. And then in our bodies, so over-the-counter medications, products, any kind of product for skin or hair that doesn't have natural ingredients in it. I just saw something in the chat. Yeah. A lot of people are really allergic to fragrances. Anna was saying her hubby's really allergic and sensitive, but technically we kind of all are because they're just chemicals. It's not something natural that God intended us to use, but we just can get more sensitive as like our toxic burden kind of overloads. So why doTERRA essential oils? I think most of you guys already have oils in your home, but just in case you need a refresher, The reason that they're so safe is because doTERRA is the only company that shares their testing. I love the co-impact sourcing where we get to impact farmers in impoverished areas and they impact us by giving us the best oils. No side effects, no addictions with plants. And it's literally God's medicine from nature. I love it. And the chemical components in them actually target the root cause of what's going on. And I love that like just one oil can target like sleep or pain or emotions, so many different things and swap so many different products. Does anyone have any questions about doTERRA as a company? And it's also highly affordable because it's so concentrated, like just one drop of peppermint oil is equal to 28 cups of peppermint tea. It's so powerful and you can honestly use just one drop. Priscilla, I don't want to put you on the spot, but if you do want to share anything, she was sharing in our last workshop of how swapping out the fragrances and how much it's like changed for her. But honestly, it would be such a boring world if we couldn't use like any kind of fragrance. I love good smells. Do you guys like your home to smell really good? You guys can just put it in the chat if you don't want to unmute yourself. And honestly, essential oils really bridge that gap of that. It felt like it was the missing puzzle piece to really transforming my home, but also feeling like I could make it smell good at the same time. Okay, so knowledge is power. I like the app Think Dirty. So you're looking for clean products. But I think my favorite one is actually EWG. So have you guys ever used ewg.org? Can you guys put a 1 in the chat if you used it? I kind of want to see like who has and who hasn't. Because honestly, what you can do with the Think Dirty app, you can scan products around the store. But with EWG, what I do is I put EWG and then let's say like Tide. And then the score will come up. I actually think I have it on the next slide. Oh, maybe it's the next one. Oh, you have the app? I haven't used the app, Trisha. I'm gonna have to check that out. And there, it tells you the ingredients and then it rates the ingredients. So it's just very like, okay, so why is this causing the eczema, you know, and then it shows the ingredients and just puts it all out there for you. So I love it. So let's make our homes hormone safe and start feeling better naturally. Okay. So what about the bathroom? All right. So do you guys know about Bath and Body Works? Because they actually have safety data sheets on each of their things. It's right here. Do you guys see those like red? I guess they're more like diamonds, but these symbols mean like that it causes allergic reactions. And then there's like a dead fish. So if this was in water with fish, it would kill fish, but it's okay to put on our skin. Oh my gosh. Bath and Body Works, I know how amazing it smells and how like fun it is to buy for your friends and stuff. But honestly, that's the first thing I would just literally throw it away. They're really expensive too. And like a really simple swap is just like a bar of soap, or you can take doTERRA's body wash and just add the scent that you like. It's already citrusy. I don't think it needs scent, but you could add lavender or whatever you're kind of into. And when you're on the loyalty rewards, you can actually see when you get the 30% back, it's like $9. It's so inexpensive. I'm like reading the chat. Oh, I know the secret ingredients in Bath and Body Works. It's so sad. Okay, here's another really easy swap. Again, like Bath and Body Works. There's just unscented lotion. Again, you can add the scents if you want. You could just use it. There's already body butter already made. And you can kind of see here that with the 30% back that I get on loyalty rewards, it's just $11. It's honestly like a no-brainer. But again, too, you can always use the app when you're like shopping or somewhere. Honestly, I kind of felt a little overwhelmed, like scanning products down the aisles of Target and trying to find which one's good. But in the beginning, I did do that before I found doTERRA. Okay, deodorant. This was a hard one for me. Okay, can you guys put a 1 in the chat if this was hard for you too? Because I didn't want to stink. I was like so scared of smelling. But when I found out that aluminum and all these things are like tied to like cancer and like all this stuff, I was like, okay, I'm going to try it. And personally, I found that doTERRA works for me, but there's so many brands that work really well. And you can look them up on EWG and they work great. And I like ask my husband, I'm like, do I smell? You know, I like ask my good friends. Okay. Now, face wash. Gosh, you could spend so much money on your face, your skincare. I love all three of doTERRA's lines. I've tried them all. But honestly, super comparable, if not even less expensive to get it through doTERRA. The before and afters are ridiculous. I'm seeing even crazier ones with the MetaPower system because people are adding collagen now in. So it's like good skin from the inside out. But talk to whoever invited you and they could help you with like recipes for specific things because we all have different, like I have brown spots, I have red spots. And yes, we got an oil for that. Okay, more bathroom swaps, of course, a perfume. Can you guys put in the chat what your favorite perfumes are? Either like a non-toxic one or oil is your favorite. I think mine is Magnolia, but I do really like Malama. I love their toothpaste. This toothpaste actually reversed cavities in my daughter. I couldn't say any like enough good things about it. Oh, Chrissy, you're the same as me. Okay. Okay, laundry room. This one's actually pretty quick. I feel like this is one of the simplest swaps that you can make. Okay, so see the EWG right here. This was the one I was thinking I had on the next slide. Tide has an F. It's actually blurry on here, but cancer, reproductive, allergies, like all those things for that. And you can look up the one you're using. And also even the free and clear ones, a lot of them are junk. doTERRA has two different options and you can also make your own with really simple ingredients. I actually have an ebook if you guys would like me to share you like my DIY recipes if you're a DIY girl. In this workshop, I say, are you a done for you diva? Do you just want to buy it? Or are you a DIY girl? I'm actually curious for those of you that are here, do you guys like it done for you or do you like to DIY? Tell me. Okay, the dryer sheets, they contain formaldehyde and all this stuff and it cakes onto your clothes. Get rid of them. The cotton dryer balls, I've had mine for I think 4 years now and they're still going strong. If you want to add more fragrance, you can add lavender, anything you kind of want. Even like tea tree will help to kind of deodorize like workout clothes and stuff. Anna wants it done for her. I think I'm like more of a half and half girl. Okay, now the living room. So this is where I kind of go a little bit more into fragrance, but this is what really upsets me, you guys. So the ingredient fragrance means about 300 chemicals, okay, that they can hide from us. But Europe has banned, it's supposed to be 2,000. And they've banned over 2,000 products. Guess how many the US has banned? 11. That's it, 11. And so we just have such low standards. And fragrances cause headaches, throat irritation, nausea. It can even be loss of coordination. It's like neurotoxic symptoms, asthma attacks, sinus conditions. It's not good. Fragrance, I call it the F word. It's like bad. And in our living room, we typically have, I used to use Febreze all the time. Glade plugins, all of that. So simple just to swap. Even candles, it's hard to find a really good non-toxic candle. I have some beeswax ones, but the diffuser is so great for adding scents and it can cost you cents for up to 12 hours in your diffuser. And I love it. Yeah. And okay, have you guys ever made a mist spray? doTERRA used to sell these bottles, but you can still get them on Amazon. They're called continuous spray or like mist spray. And all it is water, a tiny bit of witch hazel, and whatever your essential oil is. It's so simple. You can keep this in the bathroom. You can spray your couches with it. It's the best. Now the medicine cabinet. Now I have a whole workshop where I do the whole medicine cabinet. So I'm just going to kind of breeze through this. But yes, I got an oil for that too. I actually took this picture from somebody's Instagram, and this was like 4 years ago. So I can't even imagine how much all that stuff would be for when you're sick. $95 for all that, and it's only going to last her for one sickness. You could get like a doTERRA kit for like a little over $100, and it would last you for months with no side effects and addictions. But honestly, On Guard, it's like my Dayquil now. My oregano is my natural antibiotic. Breathe, we replaced my son's inhaler with. Digestion, it's just amazing. Anything tummy. Deep Blue replaced our Tylenol and Midol and all that. Let's see here. Lemon, we use like Claritin with the lavender. Frankincense is great for migraines. Tea tree, let's see here. This is what we used. And this was like, I think my first really wow moment with using oils like medicinally was when I was able to heal an ear infection at home and not have to go to the doctor, not have to give my kids antibiotics. Tea tree is probably my favorite oil. Can you guys put in the chat what your favorite oil is? I'd love to hear. Now, what about home cleaners? What's your favorite oil? Hannah's is lavender. Okay, so now with home cleaners, the poor air quality of our home, a lot of it has to do with our cleaners in our home. Oh, I love Cheer too, Priscilla. So good. My son, when I diffuse it, he says it smells like donuts. That's what he thinks. Okay. What I love is how simple this one is. So this is another one, kind of like the laundry. It's just like one and done. You can literally get the On Guard Cleaner Concentrate or a Bode. You can choose either one. Fill it up with a spray bottle with water, and you can clean everything. I clean my toilets, my kitchen. And I love that my kids can help me clean now too. So the donut scent, it really is so good. Okay. And then for you, the Done For You Divas. So doTERRA came out with like a whole new line about a year ago, and you can get hand wash that's already done for you. I like to make mine. I use this too. Hand lotion, dish soap, laundry pods, dish pods, and all that. So you can literally just swap it out. But these are two examples of my, I actually do, I'm going to give you an ebook, Anna, so don't worry. I have this is an example of my recipes for the people that like to DIY. You can make a soft scrub. I use that a lot in my house. It's great. And it's basically just baking soda. And I've even shown on my Instagram how you can clean out an oven with just like baking soda and lemon oil. It's amazing. Glass cleaner is so easy to make. Okay. So now, are you guys feeling a little overwhelmed or no? I hope not. But if you are, honestly, what I recommend is just picking one room in your house. Okay. And you can scan the products that you have with the Think Dirty app, find out what's the most toxic, or just like start one by one and just start swapping out things and finding what works for you. And I also highly recommend that you set up an appointment with the person that invited you, because they can go over it with you, kind of help you maybe pick the most toxic one to start with. For a lot of people, it is laundry soap, and it's so simple. And honestly, our eczema went away, headaches, allergy, like so many things went away just with the laundry soap for me. I know everyone's so different, but yeah, talk with whoever invited you and they will help you. And tell them if you're a DIY person or a done for you. And that makes it a lot easier too. Okay, just in case there is somebody new on this call, these are two of, I think, the most popular kits, but there's definitely a lot of them where you start with a starter kit. There's actually a lot of freebies this month with adaptive and a diffuser. And you can decide, okay, I really want to swap out my bathroom products, add those on. And whoever invited you can make you a custom link and send it to you so you can get started. There's also a route that you can go and you can just do a full-on custom kit. And the person that invited you can help you with that. But honestly, for you current customers, I wanted to go over a little bit of the loyalty order facts because I absolutely adore it. And it's just a customizable order with a minimum 1 item purchase. So you really only have to purchase 1 thing a month. But because I get vitamins and my protein and all this, I never have trouble finding 1 thing. Hundreds of non-toxic, like hormone safe products, all natural supplements. And you can even get free shipping. You can get a free product of the month. And so if you have any questions, let me know. And also those of you that are new to getting started, we all like to send a special welcome pack. It might not look exactly like this, but we would love to send it to you. So let me know if you have any questions, and that's basically it.